Hello friends, welcome to another tutorial. In this session, we will discuss some fundamental facts of dialogues, Dynamics 365 dialogues. So as you know, dialog is an interactive process in Dynamics 365. So there is an easy way to create dialogues to configure in the Dynamics 365. So first of all, to configure dialogs, move on to the settings section and go to solutions. As a best practice, I always use solutions, custom solutions to do my development activities. So I also recommend the same for you. Before doing anything, you just create a new custom solution and you start your development activity or adding components to your solutions. So first of all, create a new solution. I will give a name to my solution as let's say first dialog solution and select a publisher as default publisher and give a version 1.0.0.0 and just save it. So in this session, we will create a dialog which will run on opportunity entity, and this dialog will create a customer record um, from the opportunity data that we have entered. Okay. Now for that we have to go to web resource, sorry, its processes, then add new processes, add new, then give a name as create customer from opportunity and uh, select the category as dialog. Dynamics 365 provides four types of processes. One is action, then business process flow, dialog, and workflow. For the time being, we'll select dialog because this session is dedicated for dialog. Now the next thing is select the entity as we want to run this dialog on opportunity form. So we have to select the opportunity as an entity. Now the type should be new blank process. We do not want to use the process template for the time being. So keep it as it is, new blank process, then press OK. Now once you press OK with this information, the dialog editor form will open. Here it will ask some more information to add steps and adding some conditions and selecting whether you can run it as on demand or as a child process. So for our requirement, it is on demand. So just select this as an on demand process. Now go down and click this step. Now click this add step and select page. Now write down page 1 and add step. Select this row and click add step as prompt and response. Give a description as capture first name. Go to set property. In this set property, it will ask to provide the response type, whether it will be a string type or option set or whatever. So you can choose here. So this is the set property window. Here it will ask what should be the prompt text. So here you have to write, please provide your first name, Tooltip you can give as first name, and the response type should be single line, and data type should be text. I will tell you this data type informations and the response type in more details in next tutorial, but for the time being we'll just create a dialog in action. So so that's what we have created. First prompt, save and close. Now select this page and add another page. We can also add another prompt response in this page. Let's say add another prompt response and give it name as capture last name. Go to again set properties and do the same. Please provide last name. Give a tooltip text last name, and the data type, let's say single line and text. Now save and close. Now on the first page we have captured first name and last name, and just collapse this and add another page and give a name page 2. Select the row and add prompt and response. Give a name capture mobile number. Set properties. So in this set properties we will again write down here in prompt text, provide mobile number, then tooltip edge mobile number. The response type, let's say it is single line and the data type should be integer, and save and close. Now another prompt and response to capture the email ID. Capture email ID. Set properties. Here we will provide the value for prompt text, provide email ID, tooltip edge email ID, and response text, let's say single line, and it should be text. Okay. Now save and close. Now the page 2 is completed. Now we'll add a page 3 to capture the address of the customer. Add step, prompt response, capture address line 1. Set property, is provide address line 1. Address line 1. So response type, let's say multi-line text. 7 close, and add another prompt response. Capture address line 2 and give here and set properties as provide address line 2, address line 2 here, and this should be, let's say it's a multi-line, and 7 close. And another we will add is prompt response for zip code. Capture post code. Go to set properties here, let's say provide postcode with the postcode, and it should be, let's say, single line and integer 7 close. Now we have designed our dialog prompt and response. Now we will add a step called as create record, because our aim is to create a customer record by this dialogs response values. Now create record, then write something, create customer record. Now select the entity called as contact. Now set properties. Now this is the customer form where I will assign the values of my response text. Okay. Let's say first name. Search the first name here. First, let's say email ID. Assign the email ID from, just select this field and go to right side and change the look for drop down to point to our email ID local value. Select email ID, select the response text, add, select, okay. Now email ID is done. Then mobile phone. Select this mobile phone field and again select the mobile phone from here. Response text, then added. Now the next thing is we have also the address one. Now go to here, then select the address one and click OK, and go down to provide some other values like we have address one, then here we have a first name, so select the first name here and assign to the field. Then we have last name also here, so select the last name and do the same thing for this field also. Now we have given all mandatory fields and some more values, but let's say where is the zip code, where is the postcode. We'll assign the postcode. Let's say this address one will assign address one street one equal to, let's say, address line one. So it depends on the requirement what values you want to assign here. Then select the line number two, then add. So address 2 is added. Then we have zip code here. Just select the zip code, postcode, and add here. So we have assigned all the response values that are being captured from my prompt response sections. Now save and close. Okay, let's go to set properties for the time being, and uh, okay. So it's done. Or else we can do one thing. The first name last name can be extracted from the opportunity entity. Suppose, let's say, I don't want to give the first name here. Rather I will assign the opportunity first name and opportunity first name of the entity. Let's say No, the first name is not there in the opportunity. So let's take the response text of the prompt response for the time being. So save and close. Now we have assigned all the response values that we have captured. Now we have done our dialog design. Now the last stage is stop dialog. Stop dialog. Now we have done our dialog design. Just save and activate it. Activate. Once you activate that, the dialog will be available in opportunity form. Now close this. This dialog is already added to my solution. Now publish all customization. Now once it is published, now we'll go to the opportunity form and we'll create an opportunity and try to run this dialog from within the opportunity form to provide the response values, to provide the prompt values, so that accordingly the customer record will be created. Now the publishing will take some time, just wait. Now it is published. Now close this and go to the command bar and go to sales and go to opportunity. Because we will run the dialog from opportunity form, so we have to create opportunity, or we can select an existing opportunity, but for the time being let's create a new opportunity. These are all open opportunities. Okay, click new to create opportunity and give some data for that opportunity to be created. Let's say we will enter some mandatory fields like topic and currency. Let's say topic 100 Apple laptops order and save it. Once the opportunity record is saved, now we can run the dialog using this process tab. Click this process, not this process tab, sorry. We have a dialog here, start dialog. So once you click this start dialog, the dialog window will appear, and to here we can select the dialog we have just created. The dialog called as create customer from opportunity is the dialog which we have created right now. Now select this and add, click add. Now our page will run. So this is our first page, page 1 we have created, which will ask to provide your first name. Let's say first name uh, uh, John, and provide the last name as suppose John Deep. Now click next to see the page number 2. See, you can see here page 2, which will ask to provide mobile number, suppose mobile number 0765 something, which is valid number you have to give. Now you must enter a whole number between this and this. So give a value a proper number with 10 digit. Something. So we have given a mobile number and email ID. Suppose let's say john dot deep at the rate gmail.com. Now next. When you click next, it will ask you to provide address line 1, 2 and postcode. Let's say London Road, and it's a second groove, and zip code suppose PO409H. Anything you can give, because you cannot validate, you must provide a whole number. We have done a mistake because postcode allows alphabets, so we have done a mistake. So for the time being, let's input something uh, which is of type whole number, but we can redesign it going to the dialog to solve it. Now if you next click next, uh, it will ask you to finish the dialog, and just click finish. Now at this time the customer record is created. Okay. Now we'll go to the contact section, go to contacts, and we will search the customer that is created recently. Now go to here and search the name John Gibb. Now once you search this, you will find the record that is been created by the dialog. Open this to validate if your data has been populated, that has been captured through dialog session. Now see the full name is John Deep, and email ID is properly updated, mobile number is updated properly, and the address is populated properly. So, so this is how you can create a dialog to create records. So this is a basic dialog that we have created. What I have told you, there is a problem in dialog design to accept in postcode area, postcode field, because postcode allows what alphabet. So the the data type should be changed. Now go to again the solutions and redesign again. Go to solutions and open the solution that we have created, first dialog solution, and go to again the processes and open this dialog. We have to deactivate this to go to the design mode. So deactivate this, deactivate. Now it is deactivated. Now go to the section below where we have added the postcode. It will take some time, 1 second, because the design mode will load first. Now this is our design mode. Go down and figure out the postcode section. So this is the postcode section. Go to set properties. Now here we have to choose this as, we cannot change it because it is already captured as data type integer. So what we will do, we will delete the step here and add a new step. Insert, sorry, add step, prompt and response, capture postcode. Go to again to prompt and response, write provide postcode, write down postcode here, and select the single line response type and the data type is text, so that it will allow both uh, alphabets and digit numbers, digits. Now again we have to change the set property of the customer, because the reference has been broken down So we have to again delete this step. So that's why we should be careful while designing dialogues. If there is any reference is broken, then we have to all of the sudden we have to delete this step entirely. So for the time being, we have to do this because we have done a mistake. Now we have to again add the create step, create record step again, create record and create customer, select contact, go to set properties again. The same thing that we have done last time in the design will have to be done again by assigning our response values to the corresponding field. Let's say email ID, select the email ID that we are entering, email ID, add, add, then mobile phone, same way, response text, mobile, then we have first name and last name below. So this is the first name and we have last name here. So anyhow you understood how to design this. So that was my motto to make you understand that how a simple dialogue works in Dynamics 365. Um, how to create a record using Dynamics 365 dialogues. So now go to zip code here and assign the zip code or postcode value that we have currently redesigned. Save and close. Now we have redesigned our dialog and activate it again. Now it is activated. So so this is how we design dialogues and we run dialogue against the entities that we select. So as this is registered against opportunity entity, so on opportunity form only we have to run this dialogue. So thank you again for your time. uh, in next session, I will tell you another concept in the dialogue, how to query Dynamics 365 data in dialogues um, to use the Dynamics 365 data in our steps. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed this. See you in next session. Thank you again.